Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow star seeds, way showers, light bringers, change makers, and the grid workers. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another message from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council as channeled by Daniel Scranton for October 28th, 2022. And the title of this message is The Will of Source. And they begin, greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are surrendering our will, surrendering ourselves and our desires in favor of the universal shift in consciousness that we are all experiencing together. In other words, we have given ourselves over to the will of Source. And because we are where we are, we have found that the will of Source feels even better to us than if we were to have our own agendas that we were seeking to fulfill and actualize. We have noticed that going with the flow of the will of Source aligns perfectly with our desires, and sometimes we notice that the will of Source leads us to something we didn't even know we desired. But when we arrive at that destination, we certainly do recognize the creation in front of ourselves as ours. This is what has led us to realize that any idea, any notion at all of being separate from Source or just an aspect of Source is pure fiction. It's fantasy. It's only real in the imagination of the one who is making that assumption that they are not Source all the time. So yes, if you say that you surrender to the will of Source, that might be a blow to your ego. Your ego is, after all, designed to give you that experience of being separate from Source and being separate from everyone else as well. So you shouldn't expect your ego to be very happy about that desire to flow with the will of Source. Once you recognize that you are Source, it becomes a lot easier because then you know that the will of Source is your will. It is your will at the highest level of consciousness that you could possibly hold. You are there to assist in the shift in consciousness as you experience it yourself, and that is a huge purpose to have in life. That is, in fact, you fulfilling the deepest desire that Source holds. And we just want for you to feel for that alignment so that you can know that the journey to the fifth dimension is one of inclusion. The biggest part of you is including you in the process as you include the biggest part of you in your process. Making this a conscious evolution and a conscious journey was always the goal for you as a member of the Awakened Collective. And with you being conscious of the truth that you are Source, you make the ride so much easier, so much better feeling, and so much faster than it would be if you had to do it all by yourselves. Let go and join us in our surrender, and we promise you will not be disappointed. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. There were a lot of valid points in this message. Couple little confusing things for me, but that's just me. I will be able to post the words below in the Show More section. This marvelous channeled message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light. It's always my honor and pleasure to bring you these remarkable informative messages from the Arcturian Council.